Okay, welcome everybody to our Wellness 101 class. And tonight we are talking about all the different categories and just different ways that you can achieve wellness. Whether it's brand new to this and you're like, I don't know, and I've got lots of issues, or if you've been on a wellness journey for a while, we're going to talk about how Young Living can really help you on that journey. So my name is Britta Dimmler. I've got some other really fun people on with me tonight that are going to jump on at different points and share stories. And we are just super excited that you joined us. And to learn about these products. So first thing I want to say is Young Living is actually a wellness company that carries the world's that is the world leader in essential oils. Okay, so most people think of Young Living as essential oils, and we have the best, but we have so many other products that are natural and pure and without synthetic chemicals that truly it is a wellness company. So let's talk quickly though about essential oils first, because that's what everybody considers Young Living to be the company of. And just in case you don't know, so essential oils are known as the lifeblood of the plant or the concentrated essence of the plant. They're volatile liquids and they evaporate easily. So if you've ever smelled the aroma of a plant, if you've ever smelled grass after it's been cut, or smelled a rose, the flower, right? And you just get that big whiff and you're like, oh, it's so good. Then you've experienced essential oils. So the oils protect the plant from environmental stressors and disease, and they also transport nutrients and oxygen, which is key in today's world, throughout the plant. If they're grown properly and distilled correctly, they do the same thing in our body, which makes them super powerful and potent for us. So one of our favorite oils that most people just love is called Stress Away. And this is actually an oil blend that works synergistically with each other. So all the oils in them individually work together with your body as well. So if you've experienced stress, which pretty much everybody has, regardless of the source, and again, in today's world, some days it's pretty stressful. Stress is stress. So the essential oil, this blend called Stress Away, smells good and it will help you relax. And you can even use it to replace perfume or body sprays, which is amazing. So essential oils have been around since the beginning of time. They were mentioned in ancient scriptures and discovered in Egyptian tombs dating back more than 7,000 years. Even after all that time, the essential oils were found to have an active phytochemical structure. So that means that they were still good and helpful, beneficial for our bodies, even after 7,000 years. So we may not expect to live that long. Some days I really don't want to live that long. But I know that even if I'm not around, if this bottle is, and somebody finds it in a few, 100 years or 200 years, it will still have those chemical properties that will work the same way in 100 years as it does right now in 2022. So let's see, frankincense is considered to be a holy oil, and probably most people have heard about frankincense, but it's one of the most versatile oils of modern times. And really, it should be in everyone's home. Frankincense can be applied topically to help smooth the appearance of healthy looking skin. It can also slow the signs of aging on the skin, like liver spots and wrinkles. It's an excellent essential oil to use during massage, meditation, yoga, or prayer, and it's a key component of many essential oil blends that support mental acuity and focus. And it can even help foster a positive outlook on your life. So frankincense, I honestly, when I first smelled it, I kind of thought it stunk. It smells like, it reminded me of Old Spice, right? Because the scent of frankincense chemically is in Old Spice. I'm probably aging myself. But my husband, on the other hand, I thought it stunk. He loved it. It was very grounding for him and very, calming. And it reminded him of his Grandpa Mel. Honestly, I think because our sense of our smell goes directly to our emotions and it brings up memories. So over the years, I will say that frankincense has now become a favorite of mine, and I use it for lots of different things, including grounding when I'm feeling really scattered or frustrated or stressed or overwhelmed. So this is a great, great resource. All right, let me talk about one more oil quick, and then we're going to go into a whole line of products based off of this oil, and then I'm going to open it up for some sharing. So another amazing thing that oils do is that they support the immune system. There's an old legend that during the time of the plague, about 4 thieves that were walking among the dead and the dying and robbing them. The story goes that they never contracted the plague because they were oil and herb merchants who knew to rub the essential oils and spices of a plant on their bodies to offer protection. Okay, so which is pretty fascinating. And again, you know, let's fast forward 6 centuries or 7 centuries, I don't know. And think about the stuff that's going on in our world the last few years. What if we had some things in our arsenal available to us that might help support our wellness and our immune system? That would be a good thing. So Young Living has this proprietary blend called Thieves, and this supports a healthy immune and respiratory systems. It protects our body's natural defenses. And we can even take this as a supplement in a gel capsule. We can add it to a cup of warm water and honey. You could add it to cold water too, if you wanted. You can, the classic blend, which is in the dark color. I don't think I have a Vitality here. You can rub it on your feet. They actually have a roller bottle of this as well. And we rub it on our feet a lot. I traveled last week and I was rolling it all over. So they have a whole line of Thieves products as well. I'm going to show you this picture here. Everything from a Thieves Cleaner, which is concentrated. So here's the best thing about this cleaner. You're not paying for water. Okay, the stuff that you're buying at the store, most of it has been watered down. And so when you get that big jug of cleaner at home, yes, it might work, but it usually has chemical smells and it's pretty overpowering, but you're paying, you know, like this much of it's cleaner and you're paying for the whole rest of it all water. Well, I would rather get a bottle, pay a little bit more for this huge bottle. And I literally put a capful, so this much into my bottle. Okay, there's about 30 bottles worth of cleaner in this one concentrated bottle. This I clean doorknobs, shopping carts, toilets. This is my cleaner for my whole house pretty much. They've come out with a kitchen and bath scrub. Of course, you can make other things with this cleaner. I use this actually as a laundry boost as well. But this is an amazing, very versatile product. The whole product line of Thieves is 100% non-toxic. So you can feel confident using this around your children and your pets because you clean your floor with whatever, you know, you're spraying it, mopping it, your pets, and you walking barefoot, you're absorbing all those chemicals, if there are chemicals, right up through your feet and into your body and into your bloodstream. So by using these products, you'll protect your home from harmful chemicals that can compromise your health while saving you money. And we even have a whole line of toothpaste. And it really doesn't matter if you're brushing your teeth or scrubbing your toilet, you're supporting your health when you use any of the Thieves products. So I'm going to open this up quickly for anybody who wants to unmute themselves and share a story about any of our Thieves products, Thieves oil, Stress Away, or frankincense. Go.
I just started using the Thieves Whitening toothpaste, and it's been really good because I, like everyone else, grew up with just having like crust and all that other yucky stuff. And then Thieves Roller I put on before I work at the grocery store on the weekends.
Awesome. Thank you, Rachel. I love too that our toothpaste, it doesn't have fluoride. Okay. And if you don't know about fluoride, you guys, I really would encourage you to do a Google or DuckDuckGo search on fluoride and brain health. Okay. You're going to find it's not supporting our brain. So it's not good for our bodies either, but just search fluoride and brain or fluoride and immune system and see what it does. Okay. Who else has a story? Quick, one more story.
I have a story on Stress Away.
All right.
Because it's one of my favorite oils. And some of you who know me know that I was very ill and I was getting blood transfusions, iron infusions, all kinds of things. And I hate needles because there've been so many of them stuck in me. So when I would go for an infusion, knowing how hard it was going to be to hit my veins, I would wear a bracelet with Stress Away. I'd put it on me and then I could be calm. And it really does work.
Yeah, which if anybody knows, when you get tense and there's going to come at you with a needle, it's harder to hit the vein and to pull the blood. And yeah, so I'm so glad, Donna, that you found relief and a way to just relax yourself, right?
I still use it all the time in the rollerball.
Yes, and Stress Away comes with in a rollerball option, which is so convenient because you can just roll it on and go. Okay, next product line. We have a whole line of supplements, you guys, and I'm going to talk about one tonight, okay? And this is a supplement called Ningxia Red, and it comes in a bottle and it comes in a packet. And I don't know if you can see, I may have shook this too much, but generally there is a the puree, which is from the Ningxia wolfberry, settles to the bottom. So you actually see the difference between the puree and the other juices. And so you want to shake them, either one, whatever you have, before you drink it, so that you get all the goodness in your glass. So regardless of what system of the body that you want to deal with or what your focus is, Ningxia Red is a supplement that will just fill your body with dense nutrition, okay? And it will boost every single system in your body to function more optimally. So Ningxia comes from the province of China, where we get our wolfberries, which is the picture here on the packet. The elderly in this community live to be centenarians, which is over 100. They contribute their longevity and health to the wolfberry, which is full of dense nutrition. The wolfberry contains 4 times the nutrients of any other kind of goji berry from any other province due to the volcanic ash and glacial runoff of the area. There are actually 17 species of wolfberries, but only the Ningxia wolfberry has a complete phytonutrient profile. It's higher in vitamin C than oranges, higher in beta carotene than carrots. It's also high in vitamin E and protein, which I think is very fascinating. It has amino acids, 21 trace minerals, 6 essential fatty acids, and vitamins B1, 2, and 6. So again, it's full of, Ningxia Red is a very high antioxidant puree, which means it helps support our body's natural defense against aging. Okay, so the more antioxidants we get in our diet and in our lifestyle, the longer really that we're going to live. So the dense nutrition in this liquid supplement supports every system of the body, including our immune system and even our emotional well-being. It contains high quality juices, including blueberry, pomegranate, plum, cherry, and aronia. And even with these juices added to the wolfberry, Ningxia Red still supports normal blood sugar levels. Okay, so this is it gives your body nutrition and it keeps everything flowing well, and your blood sugar is balanced out too. Okay, whether it's too high or too low to begin with, it helps to balance that out. And then it offers cardiovascular support and protects normal liver and brain function. And it has essential oils in it as well. So the oils work so well with our bodies because they help clear out the junk in our cells, and which opens the pathways again so that the nutrition can get in and the waste can get out. So who has a Ningxia story? Anybody have one that they want to share? This is good. This will be a good one, I'm sure.
Britta, I can share one with Ningxia. I was slow on jumping on the Ningxia bandwagon, and I will have to say, once I tried it, I am prone to getting pneumonia and bronchitis, and this keeps my immune system strong, and I have stayed much healthier with the Ningxia, and I get kind of crazy scared when I start getting low.
Low as in like you're running out.
Running out, yes.
Yes.
yes. I buy.
We start to love it. Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. And how do you drink it, Sandy? Do you drink it through the packet or the bottles? And how do you what do you do to drink it?
So I buy the bottles, and then I do 2 ounces every day. And every once in a while I'll get it with the Zing and the nitro mixed together and do that that drink.
Awesome. There you go. Okay. And I love to add, I usually do a couple ounces of Ningxia, and then I have started using nitro. So nitro it has Ningxia wolfberry in it, and a lot of the same similar juices, but this is like a cognitive fitness blend. So it wakes up your brain, and it's actually still good for your heart. So it can give you more energy, but it can give you more focus, and without the
Yes.
big rush of energy and then the crash. Okay. So I actually did a couple of these today, and with the combination, and you guys, my brain was so on point today. Like it wasn't the fly away distraction, go at flighty, everything. It was like I was focused and I was getting stuff done. So these are a great option for anyone that is working on a health challenge, is working on a focus challenge, is just needing any extra support. In February, in fact, starting around Valentine's Day, I think we're gonna join another group of people that are doing a fun Ningxia challenge. So you do want to, if you want to be involved in this, get some Ningxia on hand, because I think you will definitely find a difference in all of that. So, okay, we're going to jump into the oil part next. And I want to just, again, give you a little bit more information about what sets Young Living apart from every other oil company out there. Because first of all, pretty much every other oil company out there compares themselves to Young Living. So that in itself should tell you something, because you don't compare yourself to the worst oil company, right? Or the worst company in whatever market it is. You only want to be compared to the best. Okay, so that's just my little tip number one. Young Living actually goes above and beyond all the FDA requirements and all of organic certification requirements as well. So, and because we get our oils around the world, not every country has the same standards that America does, right? So our oils don't say necessarily organic or anything, because the other countries don't certify that way. Does that make sense? So don't get hung up on a label in that regard when you have to think about where's it coming from. If it's not grown in the US, it doesn't matter that it says US organic, because that's not really true. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. Okay. So when Young Living says the essential oils are 100% pure, or I believe it says premium now on our oil bottles, it means 100% pure. There's no wiggle room there at all. Okay, so it's not the FDA's definition of purity. It's not the US's definition of purity. It's pure round the world. All right, there are no synthetics, no fillers, no toxins added to any of the essential oils or our products, which is why I can trust these products. And it's why it's important to know your farmer, your distiller, and your source, because a lot of companies, when they're distilling, they actually add bleach or add other chemicals to it to make the amount increase the yield. Okay, well, that's not pure. So Young Living is committed to ethical and sustainable production practices. We also are committed to giving back and improving the communities around the world where we have corporate-owned farms, partner farms, and seed-to-seal certified suppliers. We even go in and we train them to maybe to do it better, okay? And Gary spent a lot of time when he was alive, traveling throughout the world to find truly the best, and the people that had the best practices that would also support what we do and what we stand for. Young Living even has a foundation that serves these communities and proactively participates in disaster relief. Each batch of Young Living essential oil goes through a battery of tests, and we have both in-house testing at the farms and at our labs around the world. Young Living routinely uses third-party labs to ensure that you get exactly what you expect each and every time. Now, one thing I will say is that sometimes the bottle smells differently from batch to batch, right? Sometimes the oil smells differently. Well, if you know anything about growing seasons, we do not have the same growing season every year. So you're going to get different yield based on, did I have more rain or less rain? Was it a drought? Did we have more sun or a whole bunch of cloudy days or whatever? So if your oil bottle smells the same regardless forever, like the bottle I used 10 years ago smells exactly like it does today, or if your peppermint smells like a peppermint candy, that's probably not pure, okay? Because it shouldn't. Because the plant, if you've ever broken a peppermint leaf, it is not sweet like peppermint candy. I've tried that before. So Young Living, it's truly the premium. So there are 3 ways to use oils. You can apply them, you can breathe them in, or you can consume them. So we can apply oils directly to our skin. So this is Stress Away again. I'm just gonna, put a drop on my wrist, rub them together. So I've applied it topically, and now I'm going to breathe it in. Right, breathing it in through my nose, out through my mouth. I can also put it in a diffuser. I don't think you can see one right now because I'm too high, but you can, diffuse it into the air, and most diffusers add water to it. And then you can also take them internally. So you can add them, like we talked about before, just adding it to water or to our Ningxia Red. We can take it in capsules as well. Okay, so I am going to open this up to our attendees tonight again, and you guys get to share. You can pick whatever oil. Okay, this is an oil time. It can be a single or it can be a blend. I want you to briefly share what it is, why, and just tell us an experience, why you love it, how you use it, okay, and what result you've gotten from it. Again, stay as compliant as you can. Go.
I used heliocrysum, and I get sinus problems. My dad gets sinus problems. I got them from him. And I just would rub it across the bridge of my nose and it would dry up those sinuses.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Awesome. So helichrysum actually comes from Croatia or from the Mediterranean, I think, Corsica maybe. And it's a more pricey oil. I know Sandy's had a lot of other great stories with helichrysum though, which is why she has it. So I'm going to ask you guys too, what other maybe more economical, let's say we have sinus issues, it's going around, right? So what other options do you have that you love oil wise that you can put on your sinuses?
The one that I use all the time when I get stuffy is Breathe Again, and I just literally put it right across the sinuses. It's not an expensive oil. It's in a roller ball. I love it. And it within minutes, I'm clear.
Yes, great. Okay, one other person have another oil that you love for sinus use?
Peppermint is another one I really like, and all the eucalyptus ones are really great too.
Yes, great. So peppermint, eucalyptus. Now I will say, make sure that you do it in raccoon eyes, because anytime that you get it near your eye, it can be pretty potent, right? Raven and RC are another one. Here's one that most people don't think about for sinus issues is Digize. Okay, so you think about Digize is a blend. Most of us will think about it more for digestive issues, right? Digize. To comfort the digestive system, but it eats up and digests the food or the toxins in our bodies, and so it can digest the mucus as well. And so I actually know people who love to put it kind of here on their sinuses or down around if they're feeling stuffy. Okay, so Digize, and then lemon is another one, and I don't know why, but either one of them between your shoulder blades on your back, also I've heard several times that it helps to break up the mucus in that congestion stuff. I don't know why, but that's a cool story, isn't it? So now you guys all learned something. All right. What do you do for, well, who else has a story? What do you do for sleep? Who has a sleep story or sleep options that they love?
Well, that is what I'm trying to do right now. I'm doing cedarwood, tangerine or orange essential oil, and lavender as well. And then the tranquil roller I put on my feet.
Tranquil roller. Okay, awesome. Good. Who else has a story they want to share on? Maybe something that you found that works really good for sleep.
I've been using,
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Janet.
I've been using Rotavella.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's how you pronounce it.
Yep.
And that is like, it's almost like a narcotic for me. I put it on my feet and like within minutes, I am so sound asleep.
Wow. So rutavala is a blend that has rue, valerian, and lavender in it. And it is
Ooh.
powerful. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you, Janet. My daughter used to she would slept with this great big, huge, giant teddy bear. And she used to put a drop of that or roll a drop because it's in a roller too, and as well as a little bottle. And she'd put a drop of it on his leg, and then she would sleep there. And she always slept good too.
Oh my gosh.
All right. One other story for sleep. What other options do you have?
I've also used that CBD Calm,
Mhm.
and I have good luck with that too.
Awesome. I always forget about that one, but we have a whole line of CBD products, right? Thank you for reminding me. So CBD Calm is a roller. I was just looking to see if I had one here. I don't know, but it's like this. This isn't it, but it's like this roller. So you can literally roll it on. We also have some drops, right? So you can, and they're cinnamon, citrus, or peppermint, or a mint flavored. That you can, now the bottle will say you need to put it on topically to desired area. However you choose to use it in your own home is totally fine, okay? So we often will, I might put it topically on my hand and then lick my hand, let's say, or just, all right. Well, what other products do you love and for what issues? You guys fill me in.
Peace and calming is another great blend for sleep.
Yes. Awesome. And it's also good for pets. It's good for children. It's good for anybody that has a little bit of hyper during the day, right? Helps you to slow down. If you have storm anxiety, like my pets, fireworks or thunderstorms, they get a little anxious and nervous. Peace and calming is good for that. CBD is also good for that. How about discomfort? What are you using for discomfort?
Digize.
Oh, okay. Is that for digestive discomfort or for what kind of discomfort?
Digestive discomfort. For like muscle aches, I use a deep relief roller, as well as the cream. That Cool Azul cream is really good.
Yes, awesome.
I do use the Cool Azul pain cream. And I've actually also been using the muscle rub on my hand because it's still sore from when I silly broke it.
Yes.
And that helps. And then I'll put deep relief on top of the muscle rub, and then the pain goes away.
And the muscle rub you're talking about is the CBD muscle rub?
Yes.
Yes. Yep. Perfect. And one other person, anybody else with a story about a pain, discomfort, help? We mentioned deep relief. We've mentioned CBD. We've mentioned, Digize.
Cool Azul.
And Cool Azul. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And then peppermint or Panaway are oils as well.
Oh, yes, Panaway.
Yep. So she said peppermint and Panaway. I think it got a little fuzzy on my side at least. So peppermint and Panaway. Peppermint is a great driving oil as well. So if you put it on, if you put your other oils on, you think, I'm just not getting enough release, put some peppermint on, it drives those oils in. So you guys, we have just covered a ton of products, right? And I hope that you get a picture of what Young Living really is, because it's so much more than just essential oils. Although this is amazing and these oils are truly life-changing, we have so many other products. We have cleaning products, we have toothpaste, we have personal care products like shampoo and conditioner and lotion and soaps. We have laundry products. We have a whole huge line of supplements that have totally changed our lives, right? And we didn't even talk about the supplements. We have the CBD, we have Savvy Minerals, which is chemical-free skincare. We have pet products, we have kid products. It's mind-blowing how many products Young Living offers that most of us don't even try most of them, But when you start to expand your vision of what could this look like, and what would it be like to not have to go to the store and spend my hard-earned money there, giving it to who knows who gets it, right? But instead investing in myself, or maybe going through my friend and investing in my friend's business and really helping them make a good change. So how do you how do you get into our community, right? Because Young Living it's like a family, it's a community. How do you join us? So you join us by talking to whoever shared this with you. You get their link, because then everybody has a customer number. And by using your friend's customer number, that means that you are connected to him or her, and they will be your support person. And so you're not only helping them in their business, but they are helping you get the most use out of your products and to feel supported. And then they will welcome you into our community, where you get a whole bunch of us to help support you. Now, I don't want that to sound overwhelming, because it's not like you're going to get emails or messages from all of us, but it means that if you have a question, or you have an issue, or you just need support, that you can ask the question, and there might be 20 people that give you options and that say, hey, I love to try this. Why don't you, maybe here's a suggestion. And that is the community. And hopefully, the more you use our products and you explore all the different lines of products, right, that you get a better taste of, I feel better. I don't know why, but I just feel better. I'm breathing more clearly. Like, I don't get headaches every day like I used to when I would clean with other products, or my clothes smell cleaner. Or gosh, I just love cleaning my fruit and veggies with, and knowing that they're clean and get all the gunk off of it, and whatever it is for you. So that's the great thing about Young Living. So you get your friend's member number, right? And then you enter that in. You can get started with any products that you choose. And if you place an order of 100 PV, which is usually about equivalent to $100, that will unlock a discount for you, a wholesale discount of 24% for 1 year. Okay, which is amazing. Now, let's say in 3 months, I need another $100 of products. That unlocks the discount for another year. Okay, from that. So whatever the date is that you place that 100 PV order, you've unlocked the discount for a year. Now, another way to unlock the discount, because you might be like, well, I don't really want to spend $100. That's okay. We can, let's say you wanted to order the Thieves Household Cleaner and some toothpaste and the fruit and veggie spray. Okay, you could place this on subscription, which means that you say, well, I'm willing to order some products. Doesn't have to be these, but let's just say these are what I want to start with. I'm willing to order it on subscription, which means, and I'll place an order every 3 months. So this, the first order, I might buy these 3 products, right? Then that will unlock your discount, because I've placed them on subscription. And then let's say in 3 months, I don't want any more of those, but I want some Ningxia Red. I can change it all together, put Ningxia Red on, and I continue to keep my subscription unlocked, or the discount unlocked, as long as I have at least 1 item on subscription. That would include like a lip balm. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a really expensive. And then as long as you do that, you will enjoy the 24% off of your products. Now, there's additional things that we can do. You can actually earn points. You can actually make money with this business, which is amazing, but none of that's required. And if you have questions on that, you're like, okay, I want to go to the next step, then that's when you need to get with whoever shared this video with you, so they can walk you through that. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, those of you who shared your stories. I love to hear your stories. And if you have questions, again, get back with the person that shared this with you, or message us and we will answer them as best we can. Thanks so much and have a great night.